Hi, welcome to another 7CAD e-learning video. In this video, I want to show you how I draw this fanciful object here, comprising of an arc and 1, 2, 3, 4 circles and this funny star-shaped thing, right? Let's see how we draw this. Alright, first we have a rectangular. So the first thing I would like to draw is a circle in the center. Right, so notice that if you were to click on this part, you can see that the circles, there are many ways to draw a circle. Since this is the first circle and I know the radius I want to draw, which is 45 units, so I click on this one. Now remember, we want to draw a circle that is a bit offset from the bottom here. So notice that currently the grid, each one is about 10 units. If I move around, you can see. So if 45 and I want to displace the center from here, I have to include, let's say, 15 units. So 45 by 15 is 60 above here. So 60 is around this point. So that will be the center of my circle. So I need to do is just click it. Then what happens now, I need to just type in the radius. Now the default value now is 45, notice here. So since that's what I want, I just type in enter. So I have the first circle. Then I want to have two small circles here, just touching this circle. Alright, so if I were to look at the commands again now, to draw circles, there are 2 points circles, right? There can be 3-point circles, there can be all sorts of things. So since I want to have the radius, in this case it's a 20 unit circle, so I can either choose center radius again, right? But this time I have to think carefully because now I want it to touch this circle. Now notice that I'm still at the snap to grid mode, so I change it back by pressing F9, and this time I can try to find the point I want on this circle. Now notice that as I mouse over here, nothing is happening. So what I do is I go and activate the object snap. Right, see, object snap currently is off. The shortcut is F3. So I activate the object snap so that I can look for the points I want. The one I'm looking for is actually this one, perpendicular. So I click them, OK. And now this time, and I mouse over, notice what happened? There is something around here. Something around there is going around it. Now, maybe I do that later. So what I want to do next is basically to draw another circle inside here. Alright, so I can select the center point, still the same. But this time, this circle is 20 units, so I just type 20. Okay, so I have two circles now. Now, two circles, and I want to draw the internal shape first. So I use a line, L-I-N-E, line. Okay, the first line from here to here, enter. Now, the second line is a slope down this way, but it just touch this one, so the tangent of this. So I repeat the line command by pressing spacebar, and the first point is the same starting point, but this time the second point I need to look for a point on this circle that is tangent. See, next time mouse over it, it says tangent, so I click enter to stop the drawing. So I have now one object like that, but I want to draw 4 of this. So this is a good one for using the array command. So I type array, A-R-R-A-Y. What kind of array? It's a polar array. Right? So it asks me to select the object. So I select 1, 2. Since these are the two objects, I just type in enter. And it asks me where is the base point. If I want to specify the base point, or I want to know what is the center of rotation. So I click the center, which is here. Notice what happened now. There are 6 of these going around. Actually, I only want 4. So change the item to 4. The default is 6. So I check to 4. Straight away, AutoCAD assume that I want to equal space them. So it's 90 degrees, 90 degrees. And that's what I want for this one. So since I'm done, I just key enter to exit. Alright, so now I've done this. Now the next thing I want to do is to draw an external arc first. Now since there is no dimension given to me on what kind of arc I can have, I can choose the arc command and use the 3 point to draw an arc command. Okay, now in order to do this, you must remember that AutoCAD always consider angles, or rather the way we draw it is from anti-clockwise. So I need to choose a point here somewhere. Right, let's say for example, if I were to choose something further out here, since there is no dimension given, I can just choose one point. I choose something that is easier to see, so I choose F9 to click snap to grid, and I click here. Second point, I want it just touching this circle, so I click F9 again to move away from the snap, and now I can choose this point. And finally, I want to finish off with a point which is here, so I click enter. So that's my arc. Now the next thing is to draw the 2 circles which touch this and touch this. Right? So I choose the circle command, but this time I choose 2 points. Alright, so ask me which 2 points. Change back to choose object. Now I can choose anywhere along here. Because I want the point to touch here, so I choose another one. The constraint is this diameter has to be 20 units. Okay, so this one, this command doesn't allow me to control the radius, so that's no good. Let's change this command again. Look for one that allow me to draw a circle but yet gives me the radius. So I use this one. This is a better one. Tangent, tangent, and a radius. Alright, so first tangent somewhere along here. Second tangent somewhere along here. And then the radius is 20. Since the default is 20, I just key enter. Okay, so I have to repeat this on this side. So I press the space bar. This time I choose somewhere along here. Sorry, I need to tell AutoCAD I want to use tangent, tangent, radius. So I type T, enter. I want a tangent along here, and I want a tangent along here, and I want the radius to be 20 units. So I get another circle here. So now I've done all the shapes I have wanted. It's only that they are in the wrong layer. So I want to move them to the correct layer. How do I do that? First of all, I want to move the arc. Select the arc. Click on this layer property and choose the arc. Here you are. So it becomes. Now it's moved to the arc layer. Then I want to move the circles. So I click on the circle. First of all, I must remember to key the escape button because now the arc is still selected. So escape. Now I click the circle 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want to move it to the layer for the circle. Click on this circle and escape again. So now you see that all my circles are now in green, which is on the circle layer. The last one is to select all this to move it to the rectangular layer. Enter, escape, and here you are. The drawings are done nicely and the circles are drawn nicely. Well, I hope you learned something from here. You notice that this circle is displaced by 15 units. That's what we want, right? And this circle is just touching this arc and touching this circle. Same thing for this circle. So that is the requirement for this drawing. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something from this video.